all of you. I am your Krishna Bhumarupu in front of you. A hearty welcome to all of you to our Krishna Skill Training Academy, Kajipet. A special thanks to first of all each and every parent and student and all my dear friends who have been supporting me to take this institution forward. And this channel has been created for giving more knowledge first of all over the English and all over the subjects. I am really fortunate to have a great faculty with me to train the children and make them to become the beautiful in our overall the world. So first of all I request to each and every student and parent, please try to subscribe our channel for getting more knowledgeable videos for the sake of your development, and don't forget to click on bell icon for getting more information. Thank you so much, and don't forget to share our videos to each and every student who are needy. Thank you so much for your kind support. Thank you.
Now we are going to conducting a great program to locating the map points. Okay, what is our subject? Social studies. Very good. I think we got easily the score from map points in our social studies very easily. Then how many marks we got it? Very simple process. 8 marks. Then how many map points are available in our exam point of view from our social studies? India map and now we are going to draw India map and locating all the places which are from first chapter, second chapter and fourth chapter. Okay, what is the first lesson? India feature. At the same time, second chapter, development.
Second one, Adhika Swan.
Okay, what is it?
India.
All of you take your India map.
మూడు అంతర కోణాలలో మూడు అంతర కోణాలలో ఏదైనా ఒక కోణం 90 డిగ్రీల కంటే ఎక్కువ విలువలు కలిగి ఉంటే ఏదైనా ఒక కోణం 90 డిగ్రీల కంటే
Okay, ma. First of all, we are going to locating the basic information of our India map. Okay, first of all, can you say what are the directions and corners to our country India? This is east. Next,
ఏదైనా ఒక
south.
ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. ఏదైనా ఒక కోణం 90 డిగ్రీల కంటే ఎక్కువ విలువను కలిగి ఉంటే
East, west, north, south. At the same time, what is the meaning of corner? I think when I asked into the English medium, then you replied in Telugu. Okay, first of all, I need the perfect answer of a corner. Corner means nothing but the gap between two directions, that is called corner. Then northeast corner, southeast corner, southwest corner, northwest corner. There is no changes in anywhere and everywhere. Okay, we successfully completed the directions. Next, corners. Okay, northeast corner, southeast corner, next, southwest corner. Okay, all of you make it down in your India map. That's one. Okay, this is the basic information. I mean the preliminary information of our India map. First of all, we are going to locating the directions and corners to our country India. Then what is the second step? Into the second level, we are going to locating the boundaries and the neighboring countries to our country India. So then what is the boundary to eastern direction? Bengal. Very good. Next, Arabian Sea.
Indian Ocean.
Next, northern side.
Himalayas.
And southern side.
Indian Ocean.
Indian Ocean. Please make it in your India map.
ఒకటి మాత్రం కాదు. ఒక కోణం 10 డిగ్రీల కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. అది మాత్రమే 90 డిగ్రీలు ఎక్కువ. రెండు 90 డిగ్రీలు అంతా పుట్ట మధ్య మధ్య
Are you done it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the next step? Neighboring countries to our India. So then, what are the neighboring countries located into northeast position to our country India?
China.
This is Nepal,
China.
Bhutan. Very good. China. Next, Bangladesh. Very good. Myanmar. And what is the one more name to this Myanmar? It is called with one more name, Burma. Next, come to northwest direction, I mean corner. What is the first neighboring country?
Pakistan.
Next, Afghanistan. Next, come to downwards. What is the neighboring country to our India? Sri Lanka. Anybody else? Do you know what is the oldest name to Sri Lanka? Huh? Ceylon. Ceylon. Okay, were you done it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the first lesson?
India.
Relief features. So, first of all, we are going to locating what are the different landforms which are presented in our country, India. So, from the first lesson, what is the first relief feature? Himalayas. Next, Indo-Gangetic Plains. Next, Plateau.
The coastal
Coastal plains, islands, and desert. Okay, now we are going to locating the first relief feature in our country, India, desert. What is that? Desert. Okay, what is the meaning of desert? A piece of land which is fully covered by sand dunes, recorded the highest temperature and scanty rainfall, that is called desert. Okay, in our country, India, there is available one of the famous desert, geographically located in leeward position of
Aravalli Mountains.
very good, leeward position of Aravalli Hills. Which position? Leeward position. And geographically, in which state this third desert is located? Rajasthan. And what is the popular river flows in Rajasthan?
Luni.
Luni river. Can you speak out what is the birthplace of this river Luni? Luni is also originates from Pushkar Valley, which is located in oldest folded mountains, I mean Aravalli Hills, and flows thoroughly in Rajasthan and finally empties with Arabian Sea. Then what is the kilometers of this river Luni? How many kilometers extension in our country India, especially from third desert? Exactly 490 kilometers. How many kilometers? 490 kilometers. At the same time, half of the desert area located in Pakistan and all the local bodies into the Pakistan, they called to, what is the name of the desert? The Great Indian Desert. In our India, this third desert also have been sharing by a few states. A little bit quantity shared by Haryana and most quantity sharing by Rajasthan. Then, what is the additional name to these Aravalli ranges? Oldest to folded mountains. At the same time, how many degrees temperatures recorded into the desert area in our country? Nearly more than 45 to 50 degrees Celsius. At the same time, it has recorded scanty rainfall, nearly 10 to 100 millimeters per annum. Next, which is the canal supplying the water for this desert area?
Indira Gandhi Canal.
Indira Gandhi Canal. Can you speak out what is the oldest name to this Indira Gandhi Canal? Rajasthan Canal. Finally, our Indian government also successfully constructed this Rajasthan Canal because of to make the development of agriculture in Rajasthan. Then let you speak out how many, what is the density of this Rajasthan desert? what is the density of this Thar desert or else Rajasthan desert? Exactly 2 lakhs square kilometers. How many kilometers?
2 lakhs
square kilometers. And what is the importance of this Rajasthan canal? Nowadays it is called Indira Gandhi Canal. This Indira Gandhi Canal also exactly for 650 kilometers and it has regularly supplied the water truly from river Satluj and Beas. Those two famous tributary rivers to Indus River. And those two rivers also supplying the water to this desert area because of to encouraging the cultivation. That is the first relief feature. And coming back to the second one. What is the second geographical feature in our country? India.
Indo-Gangetic Plains.
Indo-Gangetic Plains. What is the meaning of Indo-Gangetic Plains?
The rivers is
The plains which are formed by due to flowing of river Indus, Ganga along their tributaries, that is called Indo-Gangetic Plains. Geographically, those Indo-Gangetic Plains are located in which area in our country? North India. Which India?
North India.
And finally, these Indo-Gangetic Plains also separated exactly into how many parts in our nation? 3 parts. Western part plains, eastern part plains, and central part plains. Western part plains also formed by due to flowing of river Indus and their tributaries. Next, central part of plains also formed by due to flowing of river Ganga along their tributaries. Then what about the importance of the eastern part plains? Flowing of river Brahmaputra along their tributaries. Next, third one. What is the third one?
Peninsular Plateau.
Islands. What is the meaning of island?
The piece of land which is covered by water and
Very good. A piece of land which is both sides covered by water, that is called island. In our India, the island systems also divided exactly into how many categories? 2 categories. Okay, let me find out whether they are located. So, a few islands which are represented into Arabian Sea, these are called Lakshadweep Islands or coral reefs. Next, the islands which are presented into Bay of Bengal, those are called Andaman and Nicobar Islands. According to the opinion of all our Indian geographers, they classified nearly 247 islands are presented in our country, India. Among these 247, 223 islands also appeared in Bay of Bengal and remaining 24 islands are presented in Arabian Sea. So, which islands also presented in Bay of Bengal? These are called Andaman and Nicobar Islands. These islands are takes the formation due to volcanic eruption. Hence, it is called with one more simple name, volcanic erupted islands. Next, here there is no comfortable to do the cultivation because these Andaman and Nicobar Islands also completely consist with black cells. And come to the other side, coral reefs. And what is the additional name to these coral reefs? Lakshadweep Islands. What is the meaning of coral reefs? Coral reefs means the deposition of aqua animals and aqua plantation, which is simply known as flora and fauna. That is called coral reefs. Okay, na? Next, peninsular plateaus. Okay, it's before I would like to ask a simple question. Why do our India is called a great and peninsular country?
India is covered with water on 3 sides.
Very good. India is covered by 3 sides water and 1 side land. That is called India is a great peninsular country. Which plateau system is presented in our country, India? That system is called peninsular plateau system. Okay, we can dependable upon this some criterions. Finally, we decided our Indian country has divided into 2 plateau system. First one, very good. What is the first one, Nana?
Deccan Plateau.
And the second one, Malwa Plateau and Chota Nagpur Plateau. And additional plateaus also presented into different areas. For example, at near of China, here is available one of the biggest plateau, Tibetan Plateau. Next, come to other side, here is presented Pamir Plateau. Next, in Arunachal Pradesh, it consists with one of the smallest plateau named Shillong Plateau. But among them, we can consider those 3 plateaus also one of the important plateaus. So, first plateau goes to Malwa Plateau. What is the name of that one? Malwa Plateau. And this Malwa Plateau is called with one more name, Central Highland Plateau. And come to the downwards from this Malwa Plateau region, we may approach to Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau is called with additional names Deccan Plateau, Dakshin Plateau, and South Indian Plateau. And what is the shape appeared here? Triangular shaped plateau. Next, this Deccan Plateau extended along into exactly 8 states. ఎన్ని రాష్ట్రాల్లో స్ప్రెడ్ అయిందండి ఇది? 8 రాష్ట్రాల్లో స్ప్రెడ్ అయింది. This Deccan Plateau separated with Western Ghats
Eastern Ghats
and Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats are known as continuous Ghats. Then what is the name of Eastern Ghats? Non-continuous Ghats. These Eastern Ghats also consist with gaps which are welcome to all the rivers. Which rivers are takes the origination from Western Ghats region. And Western Ghats are known as continuous Ghats, at the same time Sahyadri ranges. Which ranges? Sahyadri ranges. Both Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats also joined at near of Tamil Nadu, especially Gudaluru. Tamil Nadu దగ్గర ఎక్కడ జాయిన్ అవుతుంది? ఇక్కడ గూడలూరు అనేటువంటి ప్రాంతం దగ్గర జాయిన్ అవుతుంది. ప్లీజ్ లొకేట్ దెమ్. Next, we come to move towards eastern side. Finally, we might approach to a smallest plateau named Chota Nagpur Plateau. This Chota Nagpur Plateau extended along into 3 states, and it is very helpful to providing lot of minerals. Hence, it is called one of the richest mineral sources plateau. Okay, still now we completed how many relief features from the first chapter? Desert, Indo-Gangetic Plains, Islands, Peninsula, Plateaus. And come to the next geographical feature of our country, India, the Great Himalayas. So what is the meaning of Himalayas? We can present a number of opinions what we have inside of our mind. For example, according to my opinion, Himalayas means which mountains are fully covered by snow or ice, that is called Himalayas. Because Hima plus Alayas. Hima means snow, Alayas means just like a mountain. These mountains are fully covered with which aspect? Only the snow. Finally, we called to snow mountains. These Himalayas are located completely northern side to our country, India, and extended along into how many kilometers? How many kilometers?
2,400 kilometers.
2,400 kilometers. And moreover, these Himalayas also started from western direction and extension towards eastern direction via northern direction. And these great Himalayas also started from the Hindu Kush ranges which are located in Pakistan. Finally, these Himalayas are divided into 3 parallel ranges. We could dependable upon the origination, elevation, measurements and speciality of all these things. Finally, how many parallel ranges also available into the Himalayas? 3 parallel ranges. And for your information, these Himalayas are called with more simple name. What is that? Sagarmata in Nepal. What is the additional name to these Himalayas?
Sagarmata.
And especially the highest peak into the greater Himalayas or else into the world, Mount Everest is also known as Sagarmata in Nepal. Why? Because all the local bodies into the country Nepal, they called to these Himalayas as the Sagarmatas. First of all, can you give the explanation what is the meaning of Sagaras? Sagaras, rivers. Mata means mother. I mean a few perennial rivers also takes the origination truly from these Himalayas. Hence, it is also one kind of reason to call these Himalayas as the great Sagara Matas. And what is the additional name to these greater Himalayas? I mean all the Himalayas. Youngest to folded mountains. Then what is the oldest folded mountains in our country?
Himalayas.
Aravalli ranges are the oldest folded mountains and Himalayas are the youngest folded mountains. Into the next step, shall we find out what is the origination process of the great Himalayas? Himalayas also takes the origination due to an impact of volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption. ఇది volcanic eruptions వల్ల ఫామ్ అవుతాయి అన్న. ఎన్ని parallel ranges ఉంటాయి ఇక్కడ? 3 parallel ranges. ఎలా చెప్తున్నాం? How could we decided those 3 parallel ranges? What are the indicators we should follow here?
Mountains is long.
Measurements, second one. Composition, third one. Speciality of all these three different Himalayas. Okay, among these three Himalayas, what is the first type of Himalaya? Greater Himalaya. Let you speak out what is the additional name to this Greater Himalaya? Himadri, not Himachal. Himadri. Hima plus Adri. Hima means snow, Adri means mountain. I mean, these Greater Himalayas also completely composed with snow and ice. And moreover, the Greater Himalayas also very helpful to giving the origination to so many perennial rivers. Especially these rivers also giving the lot of benefits to development of our India, including with neighboring countries to our India, like as Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, so on so. Almost those different perennial rivers are flows in our country, India, and will encourage the cultivation. Next, what is the speciality of these Greater Himalayas? Greater Himalayas elevation nearly 6,100 meters and width exactly 500 kilometers. At the same time, what are the special features we may found into Greater Himalayas? The highest peaks like as Mount Everest, Kanchanjunga, next Nanga Parvat, Guru Shikhar, so on so. A different peaks also might found in Greater Himalayas. And what is the another special feature we may found into these Greater Himalayas? First of all, can you speak out what is the composition of these Greater Himalayas? Snow. Then number of glaciers we might found into Greater Himalayas. These glaciers also should give the birth to number of perennial rivers. Come to the second parallel range. What is the second one?
Lesser
Lesser Himalayas. Lesser Himalayas are geographically located into the bottom position from Greater Himalayas. At the same time, how did these Lesser Himalayas also took the composition? Not snow. These are composed by pebbles, gravel, next dust particles, next slime, different components. But what about the special feature we might found into these Lesser Himalayas? Simran. What is the speciality? Simran. Simran means SHI means Shimla, M means Mussoorie, RA means Ranikhet, N means Nainital. What about themselves? These are the famous hill stations which are presented in our North India, especially located in Lesser Himalayas. That is the first basic feature which we may found in Lesser Himalayas. At the same time, measurements 3,700 to 4,500 meters elevation, exactly 200 kilometers width. Come to the third parallel range. What is that? Outer Himalayas. And the outer Himalayas are called with one more name, Shivalik ranges. And what is the special features we may found in these outer Himalayas? What are the special features we considered in these outer Himalayas? Outer Himalayas are called different names into different places. For example, in Jammu and Kashmir, these Himalayas are known as Jammu Hills. In Sikkim, Khasi Hills. In Arunachal Pradesh, known as Arunachal Pradesh. What is the name of these outer Himalayas in Arunachal Pradesh? Patkai Hills and Patkai Bump Hills. In Assam, Mishri Hills. Which hills? Mishri Hills. Finally, all these three parallel ranges also joined in Arunachal Pradesh at near Dihang Valley and extended along into all the seven sisters which are known as Purvanchals. What is the name of that one? Purvanchals. Okay, what is the next geographical feature in our country, India? Coastal plains. What is the last one? Coastal plains. Anybody else? Can you say what is the meaning of a coastal plain? The plains which are appeared at near of encroachment area of coastal area, that is called coastal plains. Or else we have to simply write down one more definition. Coastal plains means the plains which are presented at near of coastals, that is called coastal plains. In our India, the coastal plain system also divided into how many categories? Two categories, not three categories, only two categories. Eastern coastal plains and western coastal plains. Okay, what is the meaning we offered in front of the eastern coastal plains? The coastal plains which are presented into the eastern side to India, that is called eastern coastal plains. Likewise, west side coastal plains are known as western coastal plains. First of all, we may found what is the beginning place of eastern coastal plains and whether it has been takes the end. Eastern coastal plains also started from Sundarban line. The gap between West Bengal and Odisha extended along into 3 states, finally ended at near Kaveri Delta in Tamil Nadu.
40 సెంటీమీటర్లు
Okay, what is the speciality of these eastern coastal plains? Eastern coastal plains are very broad and very wide. These are very helpful to development of the cultivation. Next, these eastern coastal plains are called with different names into different states. For example, the coastal plains which are presented in Odisha, that is called Utkal coastal plains. Next, at near of our AP, the coastal plains are called Sarkar. Next, near of Tamil Nadu, these are called Coromandel coastal plains. Next, come to other side, Western coastal plains. Western coastal plains also started from Rann of Kutch, the westernmost tip of India. And do you know what is the speciality of these Rann of Kutch? Huh? What is the speciality? It is called with one more simple name, area of penguin. What is the name of this one? Area of penguin. Because regularly a few penguin birds also migrated to here, and it is a one kind of best tourist place in our India also. Completely consists with terrae soils. Which kind of soils? Terrae soils. What is the meaning of terrae soils?
Swampy and
Very good. The soils which are completely compressed with marshy region or swampy region, that is called terrae. Next, ending place. These western coastal plains also ended at near Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of India. Next, these western coastal plains also very narrow and extended exactly into 5 states. Which coastal plains are presented at near Gujarat, Maharashtra and Goa? These coastal plains are called Konkan. Next, the coastal plain system, which one presented at near Karnataka, known as Canara. Finally, the coastal plains which are presented at near Tamil Nadu, known as Malabar. Konkan, Canara, Malabar. Next, eastern coastal plains are called Utkal, Sarkar and Coromandel. ఉత్కల్ అంటానే మనకు గుర్తొచ్చేదేమ్మా? ఉత్కల్ అంటానే గుర్తొచ్చేదేంది? ఒడిస్సా. ఒకప్పుడు ఒడిస్సాకి ఏమనేవాళ్ళు? ఉత్కల్ ప్రాంతం అనేవాళ్ళు. కాకుంటే రెగ్యులర్ గా మనం ఎక్కడ అంటాం? వెల్ we are going to singing the national anthem while we assembled in our prayer meeting time. So we using this word Utkal. Now, who composed our Indian national anthem? Rabindranath Tagore, the universal poet to our country India. Do you know what is the speciality of this national anthem with our Telugu state? I mean a close relation going between our Telugu state and national anthem. Very good. Mr. Rabindranath Tagore, he composed this national anthem of our India while he sat in Harsley Hills in our locality. I mean in our state. That is the speciality of Harsley Hills, and what is the relation going between our AP with the national anthem. Okay, man. Please make it note down and locate all these total places in your given India map. Okay, thank you.